I like the childhood a little bit, but
just keep it moving.
What happens in the White House is what absolutely blows my mind.
Okay.
And the backstory and the back channels and the things that happen there. Like JFK was horrible at being president.
What?
He was groomed for it his whole life. His older brother, Joe Jr., was supposed to be president, but I think he got shot down over Korea, maybe?
Yeah, he was killed.
He died. And that's
war.
really the number one requisite for being president is to be a living human being. Right. And I think you also have to
first go.
And you have to be 35 as well.
Right, I think.
And American-born.
American-born
and alive.
citizen. And alive.
But I feel a Tyler Perry movie coming on, Dead President. So yeah, he when he was in the White House, all, you know, the Cold War and stuff, shit hit the fan. And he would vote. Everything came to a vote. He didn't understand like executive power, like we kind of all look to you. So all generals, you know, surgeons vote to operate.
Yeah.
And, you know, but generals vote to go to war.
Yeah.
And then everybody else on the other side of the table don't. And it was always like a 5-on-5 standoff, and he would just delay forever. Like the Cuban Missile Crisis. The reason
That's why it got really
went
tense.
on so long. And then he would finally hook up with Bobby, who was the attorney general. He kind of had his hands full.
Yeah.
And then Bobby was the guy that would actually be like, why don't you have a blockade?
Right.
Or like some kind of medium
So Bobby
thing.
must have been like, wow, I love him like a brother, but this guy is not good at this job.
Maybe. I don't know. They were pretty close. But Bobby, I think, knew it was his destiny too.
Right. But I think like when I think about
Teddy's the one that probably, because when you look at pictures of them when they're kids, Teddy's the hot one.
Yeah.
Right now, if you're listening to this podcast in front of a computer,
no one is more shocked.
Look at 20-year-old Kennedys.
Okay.
Teddy Kennedy is fucking
the super fox.
Baldwin hot.
Oh my God.
He's more of a ginger, so it's the other way.
But it's and it's
like he's hot.
He's the hottest.
Because Bobby always had like the weird like Warren Beatty teeth.
Yeah.
And JFK, it just, I don't know.
It was a little Neanderthal kind of Mickey Dolenz kind of forehead.
Well, he's whacked on steroids. You probably didn't know that about him.
I did not know that.
He had Addison's disease for his back.
Yeah.
They shot him up with copious amounts of steroids.
Oh.
And when he died in Dallas, when they shot him, the first shot went through the throat.
Yeah.
That doesn't kill you. That's a tracheotomy, ejaculation.
I did not know that.
When he went to bend down to get out of harm's way, because of his back brace that went from his hips all the way up above his armpits, he couldn't bend down, so he came back up, and that's when they blew his head off. Oh. Had he not been wearing a back brace, he'd be on your podcast today.
John Kennedy on the Dork Forest.
Dork Forest. I've always enjoyed it.
I've always.
I like the one from that fella from Jeopardy.